Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you. And I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. And if you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, drop me a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video or you're up telling me about your empathic gifts. And if you feel like the videos give good vibes that you would love to share with others to make sure they're vibing too, please go ahead and share. It would greatly be appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the video I'm doing right now is called Twin Flame 101, Heyokas, energy matching to what we worked hard for, and for knowing what we deserve. That is true. You know, a lot of times we can say, oh, I deserve this, I deserve that, I worked hard for this, I worked hard for that, but then it's just like the work that we're putting in and the energy we're not putting in is not matching what we know we deserve. And a lot of times it's like, even, I used to be like, how am I not putting in for it? And it's just like, sometimes we can do things that we really don't like to do. And it can be like, okay, I just did this. Like, okay, we know we want to work out and we're really wanting our bodies to tone up and stuff like that, especially around this time. It's getting prepped up for, the summertime. You want that summertime body. And then you can sit up here and just say, oh, I did 10 minutes. That's good enough. And it's like, okay, you can't get mad, if you have not really, put in like 45 minutes to an hour. I know I used to be like a fitness junkie. I used to do like almost close to 7 hours a day. And I could be at work and I could still be doing it because I worked at a DFAC where you feed soldiers. And so they had these big mermite type things that you had when they went to the field, and you had to put all these big, food, big things of food in there. And they can weigh probably about 5-10 pounds. And next, I'm over there squatting and doing this. And they were like, Roslynn, you need to chill out for a minute. And now, when I went through all my trauma and stuff like that, my working out is like cleaning up my house and, walking and stuff like that. But it had to be to the more where I'm really putting in for it. And it's just like, oh, I deserve this and I deserve that. But it's just, the question is, are you matching the energy with the words that you know that you're deserving? And a lot of times we don't realize we can sit up here, New Year's resolution. Everybody's like, new year, new me. And then it's like, when it comes time for us talking about it, a lot of times we'll cringe and say, well, that was under different circumstances and all this and this and that. But it's just like, what you deserve in a life. And a lot of times we, don't realize when we place fear in front of those different things, it's like you're basically doubting yourself that you can't achieve these things. And it's like, when we're doing that, it's not really allowing ourselves to say, yeah, we say we deserve it, but are we really putting in the work like we know we deserve it? And it was just like, when I was thinking about that earlier, I'm sitting here cooking and stuff like that. And, I just taking a break because I said I wasn't going to do any more videos after the last one I did. And I was like, you know what? I didn't, I said, I really wanted to do a few more videos since, it finally, the storm finally stopped. So I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 videos. I wanted to do chat, but, I said I'll do that another time. But it is just like, I love what I do. There's times that I'll put in IG shorts and put that in and then share it on my IG page as well as here. Or I'll do my podcast and then go ahead and put it here. And it was just like, going through all these changes, I had to put that on the back burner. Now it's just like, you know what, you going in and go ahead and do these different things that you truly know you can achieve. And you have to be able to allow yourself to do that no matter what is going on. And a lot of times we get into that point where we're at that vibe right now where we're constantly being tested, and you have to really allow. This is that time where universe is telling you to kick in gear with your faith, your belief, as well as your patience, because God got dark humor. He will sit up here and it'll be like that State Farm commercial. You have it lingering in front of you, like that $5 bill or $1 bill in front of that hook, that fish hook. And if you just around here and you trying to snatch for it, be like, oh, you got to be quicker than that, and there'll be something like that. And you'll be like, why are you doing this? But it's just like, when you are willing, you know what you're trying to manifest into your life. You know what you want in life. You know what you deserve in life, what your worth is for. And these are the things that I am challenging you with, just to see if you know what your worth is about. I'm going to put different things in your life and to see, is this going to be an investment for you, or is this going to be a massive setback? Is this a person that you need in your life, or is this something that's going to make you draw behind, or is this going to take you away from your blessings? And he's doing that with everything in there. It's like your words have to really, match what you were really trying to bring in. And then with your words matching with the energy you bringing in, you have to be able to match the work with it as well. And that's why they're telling you, go in hard, go in, like you never did before. Because it's like all these different tests, they're going to bring in different things that's really going to, discourage you. And it's not the fact that they're wanting you to be able to be discouraged, but they want to see, no matter what is taking place in your life, are you willing to allow yourself to let this stop you? Or are you going to allow this to be that challenge and say, you know what, even though I can't change this, the matter of what's taking place at that moment, but I can change how I move forward on that, or I can change how I go about it. Am I going to allow this to defeat me, or I'm going to allow this to strengthen me? And these are the things that they want to be able to place in your life to really test you on it. And right now, with everything that's going on, you're purging, you're clearing out, you're doing karmic clearing. And in karmic clearing enough, it can be an awful lot. And what else is it? You're letting go. You're accepting yourself, accepting, your past, accepting the people that are in your past, accepting the situation that was in your life that really just like hurt you, angered you, gave you some kind of trauma in your life, and using that fuel to create better for yourself. And we are those ones that were chosen to be able to make that change within the world. But for us to do that, we had to place ourselves in that change that we want to be able to see in the world. So it's just like all these different things that's coming in. If you're a person that's really lonely, and and now this is the time, where you really starting to hate it, because it's like Valentine's week coming up. So you see, you can't even go to Walmart without seeing all these chocolate, the bears and the balloons and, the different candies they got and the cards and all that. And it's just like, you're like, oh, I really got to see this. And then the next thing you know, in your right mind, you're still in that vibe of healing. Maybe you just got out of a really bad relationship where it was very toxic, and there'll be somebody come approach you, and they, really good looking, and the energy is like matching how you're vibing in. Please don't go off of just looks, because sometimes you can have a person that is very beautiful on the outside and very ugly on the inside. Make sure that energy is matching, because I tell people, make sure you thinking with your head, or you think with down here behind the zipper, and you have to be able to understand that. And then if we end up quick jumping into a situation, knowing good and well we haven't finished healing yet, that's not going to work out. It'll be lucky if it works out. But a lot of times it usually doesn't. And this is where the universe is going to place the test in you, and just being able to say, are you going to jump into this situation because you are lonely, or you can just allow yourself, hey, ain't no problem with having a friend. And I'm not talking about a friend that you take to the bedroom, but a friend where you converse with, you can see where their mind is at, because a lot of times I used to be that type of person, just, going to the sack and not even knowing what the heck I'm jumping in the sack with. Next, I'm like, oh, heck no, what did I do? Now it's just the fact is I don't even want to be bothered in that type of way. I've had people come to me and I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you. I say, I'm, on my vibe, and I'm really trying to just, just save myself. I'm not really trying to get into anything with any person. I'm just really ready to just chill with me, myself, and I. That's the only couple I'm about to deal with, my trio. And, and those are the things that really make me feel good, because I know how much I've changed, because it's just like, you can really, really admire somebody, and next thing you know, you're jumping into something, and it can be very toxic, or it can be very unhealthy, or it can get worse than that. It could be like, the movie Stepfather, or the perfect man with, what's her name? Shania Latham and Michael Ealy and, Morris Chestnut. You don't need nothing like that, because man was too perfect until he got in good with her. And next thing you know, the boy was psycho. You don't need no type of situation like that in your life. And these are the different things they're really testing you with. Make sure your words and your energy and the work that you're doing is matching what you truly want to manifest in your life. And a lot of times a lot more of the times that you usually do that, and you're putting in that hard work and you're going above beyond, you're not just doing it, but you're actually really putting in work. You know what you're trying to manifest. You know what you deserve in life. You know what you are not going to be entertaining anymore. You know what you're tired of dealing with. And when you're doing that, you're going to use all those different things, especially if there are certain things that you rather be dealing with, and you have to make sure you're using your correct verbiage as well. When you're doing it, like, oh, I'm tired of watching, you don't want to do that. You can be doing what a situation is like, you know what, I got other places I'd rather be. Let me allow myself to work on this so I don't have to continue in this cycle anymore. And then when you're allowing yourself to do that, you're putting in that work. There's different things that's coming in, because the universe is going to see that work that you're doing, and they're going to really conspire towards something. They're going to bring something else in. If you're that type of person that you want to be your own director, you're writing up your own script. Because a lot of times, I used to feel like you had to go to school for stuff like that, but there's people that actually have all that talent and don't have to really go to school for those different things. They're like, they write down different screenplays, and it's just screenplays, and they know of a person and knows of a person, because universe knows if you're working hard for that and you don't have all that money or even have that whole education to be able to go there, they're going to be like, shoot, okay, if this is, we already got this done for you. But we're just wanting to see if you're going to put in that work to be able to receive that. So are you going to be able to write down different things that you want? If you're a type of person, you like psychological thrillers and stuff like that. Are you writing down different screenplays? Are you putting your stuff out there? Or you can start, like, if you want to be able to do that, you can even start your own podcast where you're telling different stories. There's so many people on YouTube that are creating their own storylines and stuff like that. Everything is more mainstream now. So you're getting all your stuff out there. If you want to be a motivational speaker, just like I do, you want to be able to start off, you got to start from somewhere. And universe knows when you are really putting down and being serious for it, because whatever they already promised you is already there. You just have to be able to match up the vibrations as well as the hard work to be able to get this. And those are the things that they really are looking for within that. You know what you deserve. And it's just the question a lot of times we ask, why is it taking so long? This and this and that. Number one, they always tell you trust the unfolding, and you see on my face, look, trust the unfolding, be patient. What are you such in a hurry for? I'm like, do you not see this war zone I'm in the middle of? That should tell you the reason why I'm ready to go, but being able to allow yourself to say, okay, I'm putting in this work, and then there's extra things that I really am very passionate about. Let me go ahead and place the work in for this as well. So you're allowing yourself to really know what you're deserving. And it's just like, the more you're clearing, the more you're working hard for, and they're seeing you're really enjoying yourself. It's not that point where they want you to do it and you know what you need to do to get there, but you're forcing yourself to do it. And they already know when you're not happy at what you're doing and not passionate about it, you're not going to stay on it long. You're not going to enjoy it. So they want you to be able to do things that you really truly enjoy about, whatever is growing within your life, what you're trying to create. This is your baby that you're putting together. And they already know, the different methods and stuff that you're going to be able to do, and what, where you're going to fail at, what you're going to succeed at, what you may backpedal on, and what things you're going to go full throttle on. And those are the things they want you to be. Anything that that you truly enjoy, you're very passionate about, you get very excited. They want you to add that towards that, be able to put all those different things together. You never know what you're going to manifest. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. Like I said, I wanted to go ahead and do another video or two to put in, and then go ahead and start back on something else. So I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Please be responsible at every single thing you do. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Moonai, the philosopher, I went ahead and answered your email back, and thank you for sending that. That was very funny. So hopefully you went to go check it out. And Coco Riley and Timberwolf, much love to you. If you're new, thank you for stopping by, and I really truly appreciate the support. I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below, so I'm hoping you'll be able to connect with me. It's all about spiritual networking, just to be able to what I was going to say, just to be able to give you a deeper understanding about your spiritual journey. You know, a lot of things that we're just trying to find our place in the world, and where our life work needs to begin, and where it needs to end, and where it needs to take on to another level. Or we're just going through different things and we're trying to see it's normal. There's so many different things that people are Roslynn, is this strange? It's like, nothing ain't strange, but what we got going on. Is this normal? There's nothing normal about us. So don't use that word. That's like, no, that Heyoka and normal, or, original and Heyoka, that don't match. None of those different things. So there's a lot of people that connect with me over on the other side, and they're telling me the different things they're going through and just want the insight about it, which I really truly love. If I can help the best way I can, I'd love to do that. And whatever we speak on is confidential. And I leave my link to my podcast as well, and those will be starting to come back up as well on here on the channel, on my community page, and as well as I've been sharing my IGs on here, which will be start backing up again, and you can be able to check out the other different ones that I show support and love for, that I've been placing out as well, and please make sure you share love and let them know that I sent you there. And I'll see you, you'll see me on my next video. Like I said, I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Please be responsible for everything you do, and whatever you're working on in your manis, trust and believe. If you're going full throttle on it, keep on going. If you need to stop for a rest, there's no problem. Universe knows you can't go 24/7 on doing what you need to do, but they want you to really be passionate about the things that you got going on, believing in yourself, have confidence in yourself, and just keep going. So whatever you got going on, I'm placing beautiful blessings on that for it to come up in double time. Whatever you've been working hard is going to go triple up, and it's going to come sooner than you expected. Even through social distancing, make sure you share love and light, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. Those things really take somebody a long way. And you'll see me on my next video. Much love, peace, namaste.